1. Evaluate the determinant of the matrix M equals 3, 4, 6, 2, 1, negative 1, negative 1, 3, 5. Okay, so my determinant of M is going to be equal to 3 multiplied by 1, negative 1, 3, 5 minus 4 multiplied by 2, negative 1, negative 1, 5 and plus 6 multiplied by 2, 1, negative 1, and 3. So the determinant of M is going to be equal to 3. 1 times 5 is 5 minus negative 3, that is plus 3, minus 4. 2 times 5 is 10 minus negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, so minus 1. Then plus 6. 2 times 3 is 6 minus negative 1, that's plus 1. So I have determinant of M equals 3 times 8, negative 4 times 9, plus 6 times 7. So the determinant of M is going to be equal to 3 times 8, 24, 4 times 9, 36, 6 times 7, 42. So determinant of M equals 30. That's it. Question 2. Find the amount if simple interest is paid yearly at 5% per annum for 3 years on a principal of 200,000 naira. So to get the amount, use the formula amount equals to P, open bracket 1 plus RT over 100. Remember that interest itself is P times R times T divided by 100. So the amount is going to be equal to 200,000 multiplied by 1 plus the rate in this question is 5 and the time is 3 years over 100. So I have 200,000 into 5 times 3 is 15 divided by 100 is 0.15 plus 1 is 1.15. So if you multiply this, the amount is going to be equal to 230,000 naira. That is option D. Question 3. Y is inversely proportional to X. Y is inversely proportional to X is written this way. And that means that I can say Y equals to K over X. And I can say that K equals to YX. So I can do Y1 X1 equals to Y2 X2. So Y is 4 when X is 1 over 2. Find X when Y is 10. So 10 times X2. I have 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So 2 equals to 10 times X2. Here we have X2 equals to 2 over 10. So the X we're looking for is 1 over 5. Option C. Find the angle, last question 4. Find the angle subtended by an arc 33 centimeters long of a circle of diameter 28 centimeters. To do this, just simply remember the formula for length of an arc. L equals theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So the length in this case is 33. The angle is what we're looking for, so theta over 360. 2, of course, it's the number, times 22 over 7 times the radius, which is half of the diameter, which is 14. 28 over 4 over 2 is 14. So let's carefully collect reasonable like terms. 33 times 360 times 7 divided by 2 times 22 times 14. All of this will be equal to theta. So if you do your calculation carefully, theta will be equal to 135 degrees. That's option D. Question 5. Solve 16 raised by x equals 0.25. So you have 16 raised by x equals to 1 over 4. 16 is 2 raised by 4, so multiplied by x equals to 1 over 4 is 2 raised by negative 2. So you can equate both. You have 4x equals negative 2. So x equals negative 2 over 4. x equals -1 over 2. That is option A. Question 6. Very interesting question. The ratio of men to women in a 20-member committee is 3:1. How many women must be added to the committee to make the ratio of men to women 3:2? So to do this, you want to start by quickly doing ratio of men to women is 3:1. So I can quickly calculate the number of men. That is going to be 3 out of a total of 4 times 20. 3 over 4 times 20 is 15. So currently there are 15 men, and the women will be 1 over 4 times 30, or times 20 rather, and that is 5. If I want a ratio of 3:2, then all I need to do is the number of men, 15, ratio the old number of women plus what I need to add. So 15 ratio 5 plus x will give me the 3:2 I'm looking for. So with this, I can find my x. How do I do it? I turn this ratio into division. 15 divided by 5 over 5 plus x equals 3 divided by 2. To cross multiply, you have 30 equals 15 plus 3x. 30 minus 15 is 15 equals 3x. So x is going to be 15 divided by 3, and that is 5. So add 5 women to the number of women, and you have the ratio 2. So the answer is B. If P star Q equals to 2P plus PQ plus Q, find P when P star 2 minus P star 1 equals to 40. So quickly, how do I do this? I would do P star 2 quickly, and that will be 2 times P. So the 2 in this case represent my Q. So I have 2P plus P2 plus 2. And that is going to be 2P plus 2P plus 2. That is 4P plus 2. Then I do P star 1. And that is 2P plus P times 1 plus 1. So that is 2P plus P plus 1. That is 3P plus 1. So then I subtract. So I have 4P plus 2 minus 3P plus 1 equals to 40. I have 4P plus 2 minus 3P minus 1 equals to 40. So I have 4P minus 3P, that is P, equals to 40. 2 minus 1 is 1. If I take it to the other side, it becomes minus 1. So that is P equals to 39. Good. Question 8. Which of the following is a measure of central tendency? Option A says standard deviation. The standard deviation is a measure of spread because it actually measures spread or dispersion of data. So it is not measure of central tendency. Range is the difference between the highest and the lowest value, and that also indicates dispersion, not central tendency. Variance is a measure of how much your data points deviate from the mean, which means that the variance is also not a measure of central tendency, it's a measure of dispersion. So finally, my mean, which is the average of given set of data, is central tendency. So the answer is mean. Question 9. From the figure above, in this case below, find the length of the chord. To solve this question, you just need to know what the formula for length of a chord is. Length of a chord is equal to 2 times the radius multiplied by sine of half of the angle that the chord makes with the center. All right, so in this case, the length of the chord will be equal to 2. The radius is 9, clearly from the diagram, and we have times sine of half of the angle subtended. This case, it's going to be 60, not 30. Okay, so I have length of the chord is 18 sine 30. Length of the chord is 18 sine 30 is 0.5. You should know that. Yes, sine 30 is 0.5. So length of the chord is 9 centimeters. That's option D. Question 10. Identify the equation of the shaded region in the given graph. Identify the equation of the shaded region in the given graph. The first thing you want to take note of is the line that defines the equation is a perfectly vertical line, which means the equation is going to be related to x. Now, the next thing to note is that the shaded portion is to the right of that line. To the right of which line? Of line x equals to 1. This point is point x equals to 1. So it means that the equation will be x greater than 1 because it is to the right of x equal to 1. So the answer is C.